Prof, then I come to you. It's the case of Judges Agriam Chelule, Weldon Korir, George Odunga, Joel Ngugi, Elizabeth Omange, and Evans Makori. Does it point then to emboldening state institutions that were given birth to courtesy of Katiba 2010? And does it, from another perspective, also show commitment from the new president, and going forward, how will that be gauged as to how his relations will be with independent institutions in the country?
Yes, I think, thanks Ayub, and again, to echo the sentiments of Gabriel, yeah, the president, started on a very strong note. In fact, we're just saying that this is very unusual for an inaugural speech of a president. Okay. A long, detailed speech with action immediately. So I think that is really something that is wonderful for Kenyans. If the president continues, with that pace of doing things, and it wasn't just about the speech. There are a lot of actions that happened yesterday, as Mutuma has already, highlighted some of them. The second bit is really that. We need to look at this judiciary action in relation to a number of, sort of statements across the entire president's speech that spoke to strengthening institutions. He made reference to the IG of police. Of course, we had issues around the judiciary itself and how that is being tackled. He made references to the office of the Auditor General and the Office of the Controller of Budget. Yeah, so and a few others actually. Yes, I think what is interesting is that while it didn't seem obvious that this would be the president that would be protecting the independence of the institutions, right from it seemed like it was talk. He talked about, effective oversight of Parliament, for example, amongst others. Yes, so I think this is really a very good starting point for him, and starts to make us trust him and his promises. Starting with the judiciary, of course. Remember, I mean, the judiciary fund has never been signed. It was just signed a week ago, and 9 billion was put there. And he's saying, fine, I'm adding another 3 billion so that this institution can actually be independent. These judges, whom they were not appointed, and no good reason was actually given. He comes in, and on day one, he does it, so the swearing in is actually happening today. So I think there were very many good signs in the president's speech that is starting off on a very strong note, particularly on support of independent institutions. And I think that's the right way to go.